Welcome back to Nostalgic Knockout, everybody. The best 1-2 punch on YouTube. Take 2, because stupid me got about 10 minutes into this video and forgot to hit the record button. So, now we get to do all this again. And it's the gameplay isn't the hard part, it's everything that I talked about. Like I could say about, zombies and sliding and all that, but it's not funny anymore because I already said it. But anyway, we were back in Metroid Fusion in Sector 1, and we gotta clean some poop out of some stabilizers. Ah! Stop sucking! Stop sucking on me! See, that was a joke I came up with before I hit record. So I guess one thing is I get to, do all my jokes again, so that's nice. Oh, hey, look at the GameCube in the corner. Hi, yeah, that's funny. And I get to tell a story all over again about my history with this game, about playing it at Target on the kiosk. Watch now, I forgot to hit the record on the microphone button. No, I didn't. I'm looking over and I'm checking. But anyway, yeah, let me rehydrate up here so I can actually speak. So yeah, I used to play this at the kiosks at Target, as I said, I think in the first part. And I remember this game had just come out, and also the port of Donkey Kong Country, original being on the Super Nintendo, and they ported it to the Game Boy Advance. And so it was this game and that game, and I remember my dad and I were in Target, or Walmart or some store, and I remember telling him, I can't beat this game. Come on, hit it. There we go. I can't beat this game, meaning Donkey Kong Country, because I'm an idiot. I was small back then. I couldn't play games well. I mean, I still can't play well, but I couldn't play as good. Yeah, right up the butt. Great. Another joke I get to do over again. But I told him I can't beat this game, meaning Donkey Kong Country, but I can beat this game, meaning Metroid Fusion. And I asked him to buy it for me, and he bought it for me, because he's awesome. And just like that, a love of Metroid is born. And I'm going to go ahead and get this upgrade, or missile expansion now. I know I don't have to, but I'm going to anyway. Just because it's here. And by the way, this is lava. This is bad stuff. This is what happens when you fall in. Another nostalgic knockout life lesson, kids. Don't fall in lava. This is fun. Whee! All the way down. Goody. Oh, and I'm almost out of health. Ow. Another story that I told. Oh, and I fell down before too. So it's nice. I'm being consistent. It's like seeing the same video. I do have more missiles this time. When I played this game for the first time, I think I talked about this a little bit in the last video, but I really didn't expound upon it all that much. When I got to the end, it grades how many items you found in the game by percentage. And I thought that I had found like all the items. I was so sure. I'm like, oh, I got all the items. I got at least like 95% of the items. And so I go to see my score, and it's like, it was something around like 40 to 45%, and I was like, what? What did I miss? Yeah, I was innocent back then. I was a Metroid newbie. Which is funny because playing this game, it's always curious when people jump into franchises like later in the franchise. Because I played this first, when I went back to play, well, actually before that, the next game on the Game Boy Advance from this series. Excuse me. Another sip of water for the working man. The next game on the Game Boy Advance was a full remake of the original Metroid. And like I said, with Metroid, the games that came before this, they were completely open-ended. And as such, the remake, which was Metroid Zero Mission, which we might play later, had to get rid of that guy. He was in my way. Metroid Zero Mission was much more open. And I remember being really thrown off by it and not liking it. Right in the eye. Right in the eye. Oh, wait, well, that went faster. Hey, maybe I'll actually be able to show off this trick now. Ah! I forgot it. So, if I can actually do this... Yes, okay, no. Maybe if I can do this. So if you go up here... You can actually do it this way too. But you can actually stand on the platform. And in both cases, this thing will just get stuck. It'll get stuck on top or it'll get stuck below because it's dumb. And it doesn't know how to pathfind. And just like that, I got the charge beam. Which means I can do this. And hey, I'm actually recording. So that's cool. Alright, onward. I love the fact that I don't remember where everything is. But I do remember where a lot of stuff is. Wow, threading the needle on that, holy crap. If I managed to not get hit, never mind. A few seconds later. So I have actually never done this, but if you actually jump into this, there it is. You can actually clip into this with a damage boost and shoot it with the flare that comes out of the gun. Ah. There it is. Ah. Come on. I gotta do it. I've never done this. There it is. Yay! All stabilizers online. Atmospheric levels equalized. Where are we at? We're at 8 minutes. I told you this was a much faster game. Much more streamlined. Which I really like. Although, because there's not as much going on, it's obviously harder for me to commentate because since I'm new at this. Where do I need to go? Okay. Need to go up one. I can still get lost sometimes. Yes. So if you notice, the cool thing is every enemy in this game is basically a mimic of its actual enemy. So if you saw, by destroying those little guys, the X actually banded together and formed the more powerful enemy. Which again, such a cool little detail. One of the things I'm really sad about is that the sequel to this game, which was rumored and for so long, Metroid Dread, there were even Easter eggs in other Metroid games. It never materialized. I mean, who knows? It might still materialize. I know they're working on Metroid Prime 4 right now. But hey, here's hoping Metroid Dread or Metroid Fusion 2 will actually become a thing. Because as far as I know, this is the furthest sequel in the franchise. Every other game takes place before Fusion. And we're only at 10 minutes. Alright, what do we need to do now? Atmospheric stabilizers online. But many X have already made it to other sectors, it seems. I gotta try and do voices. Excuse me. In particular, Sector 2, TRO, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in TRO now. Why does it sound like this computer should be wearing a dress? Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Start moving. I'll brief you at the TRO navigation room. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop. Well, that was an attempt at something. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer too. Inner monologue. So much character. Sorry. That's just fun. Alright, Sector 2. The green zone. The leaf energy. I have learned the identity of our mysterious saboteur. Samus! It's an X mimicking you. I have named it the SAX. Oh, nightmare fuel right there. Still, I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine. That burp was improvised, by the way. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. Well, you're the one that sent it here. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You are still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you, but only if there's a bombable block. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. Well, that shouldn't be too hard to find, though. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So first find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches. Then go to the data room and get that bomb data. Is your objective clear? This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Oh, wait, no, that's something else. Keep an eye out for the SAX. So we're being hunted. Well, boys and girls, story time is over now. No, what I really want to do, I don't know where I was going with that, much like a lot of the things I say on here. No, I'm going to try to keep these a little shorter than the more open ones. Try to do at least one sector at a time. Believe me, if you think that will make this game long, don't worry, it won't. This game goes fast, and the sectors go fast. But I'm curious, do you, as a viewer, do you like the longer format? Or do you like shorter little bits? Because honestly, I could keep going. I can go through this area very quickly. But We're at 15 minutes. I'm gonna end it here. And we're always trying something new. If it doesn't work, so what? Einstein? No. Do I need to go back to school? Can you tell I've been out of school for a while? Edison failed 99 times, but each one of those failures got him a step closer to success. And that's what I just need to keep telling myself in the mirror every day before I cry. All right, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Cue abrupt ending.